Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch, and on this absolutely scorching June day we're doing a video on this freshly purchased absolutely scorching bit of stock. So this is a 2016 on a 16 plate Swift Rio 340. It's a compact, by which I mean narrow body, so if you look down the side, the body is the same width as the cab. This is the same dimensions as a Fiat Cato van conversion basically, so it's I think it's a 6.34 metre on this one. Don't hold me to that, could be a 599, but I think it's a 6.34 metre van. Narrow body, so 2.05 wide, same as a panel van conversion, rather than the wider coach built body like the Bailey over there. You can see how far the body sticks out beyond the cab on that Bailey there. You don't get any of that on this Swift Rio. And it's an absolutely mega spec van. This has got to be the highest spec Rio I've ever seen. It's been very well looked after. It's a van that we sold before. We sold it less than a year ago to a lovely gentleman from Plymouth who unfortunately just due to medical reasons couldn't use it. So this was fully prepped, I don't know, 8-9 months ago. It's not been used since. It will of course come fully prepped again, so engine service, MOT, habitation service, and our best in the industry 12-month warranty. So Swift are Britain's biggest motorhome and caravan manufacturer. The Rio range, I say dedicated lightweight narrow body, it's the forefather of today's Swift compact range. Beautiful looking vans, big panoramic opening skylight there, the black style pack and front bumper on the strip there, the LED headlights. This particular Rio 340 is the 150 horsepower automatic, so try and find one of them again, that's super desirable. And the 340 offers an end lounge with a drop down bed from above it and a front dinette, so it's a 4-berth, 4-seat belt, and quite an unusual but very popular layout. So this one, so it's been in storage for a year, not being used, so it needs a clean. We're going to try and get the valeters on it in a minute, but it will clean up absolutely fine. So walking around the outside, we've got the LED headlights and so the black style pack and shiny bits. We've got the bigger 16-inch wheels, which do ride better than the 15s actually. They're a notably better ride. It's got the short arm wing mirrors because it's a narrow body van, so they're not sticking right out like most coach built wing mirrors are. We've got a TV aerial on the roof, we've got a solar panel on the roof, and we've got the wind out awning, so nothing to add there. And then on top of this we've got a centrally locked habitation door with a window and a fly screen. And we've got an underslung gas tank, which was fitted at massive expense by one of the previous owners. So instead of having a gas locker in there, that now becomes storage. And you fill up an underslung gas tank with LPG. If you wanted to, the option's there to have that as put back as a gas locker as well, so it gives you a bit of flexibility. This is a gas barbecue point. God, it's very stiff, but behind there you've got a gas barbecue point that's hooked up to your gas tank. Fridge vent for your 3-way fridge freezer. Double glazed semi-flush fit windows which are tinted all the way around, very smart. Mains hookup, and oh, this isn't mains hookup actually, this is an external mains socket which has been added as well. So if you're hooked up to the mains you can plug in devices outside when it's sat outside, which is a handy thing. Now, the unique thing about the Rio, I say unique, it wasn't, because the Burton Abrevio and Hymer compact range also offered this, is it's got the lift up rear tailgate. So you've got a tow bar on the back here where you can put a bike rack, and then if you want to let a bit of air in on a muggy day like today, you can lift up the massive rear tailgate and sit there with the door open. Now you can see the drop down bed there. The drop down bed will either drop to that height and then you can make a bed underneath as well, or you can take it all the way up and just use the bed underneath if you prefer, or you can bring the drop down bed down lower than that, so you don't need to climb a ladder to get into it or anything like that, which is very clever. So originally this van had a electric step on the back for entry and exit, but that's been replaced with the tow bar, which I think is a better thing to have. That's a really expensive thing as well to have, so that's good news. So have a look at the inside from the inside. Whoop, let's push this tailgate back down again. So it's very green from being stood in storage at the minute, but we'll get all of that cleaned up. At the back there you've got a factory fitted double reversing camera as well, which is brilliant. Flue for your gas and electric Truma blown air heating and hot water system here. The actual condition of the van, while it is grubby from being just sat, is nigh on perfect. There's no bodywork damage that I've seen on it. It's clean and tidy inside, needs a bit of a hoover out, but that's about all. But it's all in excellent order. Cassette toilet locker there. It's also had an external shower point fitted, which is not quite so stiff, so hot and cold shower on the outside. Don't know if it comes with the attachment, but if not you can get those. It's a Bullfinch one. Freshwater fill up point here with a little 2-pin 12-volt socket next to it, so you can attach a sucker pump if you want to bring water to the van to suck it in, instead of lifting it up to pour it in, or just drive to the water like most people do and fill it up with a hose. Front lounge window, or front dinette window. So it's the 150 horsepower with the 6-speed automatic gearbox, which is an incredibly rare combination because both of those are cost upgrades. In the cab we've got Remis Concertina blinds and fly scroll blinds on all the windows. We've got the gauge for your underslung LPG gas tank, so that was probably 1200 quid's worth of work, I would imagine. We've got your mirror mounted reversing camera monitor, DAB Bluetooth stereo system, air conditioning, cruise control, central cup holders, and the 6-speed semi-automatic gearbox. This is a robotised manual or a single clutch semi-auto gearbox, depending how you look at it. It's better than a manual. It's not the quickest gear change in the world, but it's very, very reliable, very economical. I think they're absolutely fine, in fairness to them, and it is definitely a good selling point on this particular Rio 340s. Most people drive auto cars. Why not have an auto motorhome? Very, very desirable, very good for resale. So bodywork, absolutely fine. Overall condition of the van is excellent. Mileage is 19,000 miles. So entering through the centrally locked habitation door, you'll find a fly screen on that side. You'll come straight into your front lounge. So you've got a front dinette. So you've got half dinette, so 2 forward-facing seats with a seat belt. This area doesn't make a bed because you've got 2 beds at the back. You've got that massive opening panoramic skylight, which is just lovely. Twin swivel cab seats. These Rios always do this. You've got some light signs of bobbling and wear on the bolsters. It's just what they do. If you wanted to stop it doing that, put some cab seat covers on there, just for your Cato seats. You can get them quite inexpensively. Control panel over the door. Control for your Truma heating system there as well, and your external warning light. We've got some rear speakers built into the roof. And then we've got a really nice kitchen. So it's only, as I say, 6.34 metres, I think, this one. So you've got a big oven with a separate grill, 3 gas burners and a mains electric one. Light up splashback, concertina blinds and fly screens on all the windows. 4 high level cabinets, well, 3 plus a microwave, which are all really deep for storage. You've got your digital TV aerial in there as well, which I'm just going to turn the booster off, save that flattening the battery, although you do have the solar panel on the roof to keep that topped up. A nice Korean style solid sink, which comes with a clip-on draining board and a drop-in chopping board. Under counter 90 litre, I think it's 90 litre fridge freezer. That's the ladder for getting into the bed. So if you had the rear bed at that height or slightly lower, so you can also have a bed underneath, you've got the little ladder for climbing into it. I'd like to lift the bed up, but I can't quite get the electrics working at the minute, which is more my lack of knowledge more than anything, but we'll get that looked at, and then you can lift the bed up all the way and you've got full walk-through height underneath, but you've got a nice comfortable lounge at the back, and you can open up the side windows and the tailgate. And we've got a TV point here and a big wardrobe with your freestanding table, which can either be put at the front or the back. Bathrooms, just a wet room bathroom on these narrow vans. It's perfectly perfunctory, so you've got a good sized basin with a pull out shower hose there, good sized mirror, hello, and a vanity cabinet for all of your shower gels and such like. So conditioning here, again, it needs a hoover, but we'll get that done. It's all really, really good. A couple of plug sockets here, and your bed controls for raising your bed up and down at the back there. So this is her. So she's priced at $45,995, which for the ridiculous spec of this model makes it a very, very, very good buy for somebody. This will sell really quick. So it's a 19,000 mile 2016 Swift Rio 340 compact at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch. If you're interested in this van, do give us a call first, because we've got loads of interest in it before you travel. Then call us on 01626 832 792 at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch. So that is the Newton Abbot branch, not the Somerset one. Yeah, give us a call about this Swift Rio 340. Thank you very much.